The first few days of filming weren't just days, it just went on and on because we had to sit while they transferred the film to tape, which is something they never do now. Type of crew while they do all that in pre and post production. We didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. We would go in the dark. We would come out in the dark, and it got to be like, what day is this again? I mean, it took a long time. I didn't know what I was doing. I assumed they knew what they were doing, but it took a long time. The saving grace was Will Lee. Mr. Hooper taught acting. As a matter of fact, James Earl Jones was one of his students. So he was an acting teacher. So he would herd us together and run lines. We didn't even know enough to run lines and practice before we came on. I didn't know how to do television. So he would get us all in his dressing room and we'd run lines and he'd tell us how to react and do this take and do that. He was a big, big, big factor in our success. It wasn't quite that fast because the show came on, but it was on UHF. We're out in the country. They couldn't even get it, you know. So my poor father's up on the top of the roof, turning the antenna around, trying to get the show. But librarians helped us a lot. They showed the show in libraries where, for some reason, the communities couldn't get the show. Like in Washington, D.C., that station was a UHF, and they needed a special box. And to pay $50 for a box to go on the top of your TV, and plus people were not used to watching PBS, so I think that the Children's Television Workshop, as it was known at the time, did an outstanding job in outreach. I worked very closely with the Vice President, Evelyn Payne Davis. She came over on loan from the Urban League, and she was a master at collaborations, and she got like a ladies club to buy the boxes so that the folks in Washington could actually get the show. And then she got the Girl Scouts to walk the little kids to a viewing center and work with them before and after the show. And then, it just a real collaboration of how to get people to know about the show. So that was important.